Welcome back, everyone. In the previous video, I remember we made the email spam folder and the AI-powered translation. And the code is actually working well. So you see here that it's actually email spam folder is already applied, and the AI-powered translator. So when you're just gonna write anything in English to, let's say, Polish, then you're just writing "Hello World," it's actually gonna be translating automatically, so that's good. So it's working well. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna be creating our voice assistant, and then we're gonna also move to the AI resume and so on. We're gonna continue. Let's add the voice assistant to this app. By the way, you can also receive all the repositories of the files in the GitHub account, which is gonna be in the description. And in this case, let's get started with the voice assistant. Let's add it up here. So we're gonna say, let's add voice assistant to the current app. And that's it. So AI will create all those to-dos and they continue working on that. So first is creating the structure, as we see here. So the first trying to understand the structure, of course, is we are using a blueprint, which is really good. So you can add more functionalities and then create a module, creating right now. And you can run it by just say, okay, run. As you see here, you can also see some of the review the next file. So start creating that. That's awesome. And creating right now the view pages, which are going to be the URL. So for the voice assistant, there are going to be some pages that is creating those pages at this moment. Excellent. Working well. Right now there's an error that is saying speech recognition is not able to find it, but we're just gonna keep moving, because I think Cursor, one of the things that start making is whenever there's an error, so it started also debugging that error too, which is a great function. So right now it's creating the UI for the recording controls. Technically, this is going to be a voice assistant inside of your computer, and which is the beauty about it. So in that case, your data will be more secure. Here you go. We're creating that. And right now it's creating a script to initialize the voice assistant in the database. And then run. Run. So right now I see that there's some issues with the database, trying to fix that. It's installing the requirement file, is updating now. So right now it finds an error here. So in this case, it's going to be getting the Python 3 PyAudio function. So it's adding that too. So there are some libraries needed to make this voice assistant work. And right now Cursor is finding them and they're creating applications for you, which is great. Okay. Okay, it's installing this speech recognition, text-to-speech functions. It's installing it. So right now, it's run and see that whether it's working well. Checking it to see whether everything okay. It's right now creating the README file. I think it's almost done. Perfect. So it's not really taking a lot of time, but of course you need to give the right guidance to Cursor. So right now it's just creating that libraries. Okay, that's good. Voice Assistant README file. So in that case, it's a new AI-powered feature that allows users to interact with the chatbot using their voice. It could be text to speech to text, text to speech. So in that case, that's good. So in that case, let's check it out whether it's right now sounds like working. So we go back to here, and we're just gonna refresh and then click on the voice assistant. Okay, microphone failed, so that there are no modules for this one here. So just gonna feedback to the system. So some of the dependence of the libraries may be missing, but that's the case that I think it creates the UI much faster. You see here, so that it's working. And then the text alternative, speak to text. So it's gonna be creating that as well too. So in that case, so let me update the front end. So it's creating the front end. We feed the issues to Cursor, and the Cursor is fixing those. You see here that there's a new library that needs to be installed. It's installed already, and pretty much now working. It says we added up the setup tools to our libraries, and let's go back to here. So test the library. It's skipped based on the will not work, requires additional setup, which is fine. So let's try this one here. Hello world. See that whether it works.
Hello world.
So yes, it's working fine. And it's me. Let's just write.
Hello world, it is me.
Perfect. So it's working actually fine. So what we can do is we can add a function once we write text after we convert to sound. Let's add a button to save the function, save the file as MP3. Let's see. Save as an MP3. So right now it's going to work on that. So technically this is the voice assistant, and hopefully it's going to work. And you can have some issues in the backend, but pretty much it's all about your configuration and what kind of issues that you have. But ideally it should work, and that's actually we're going to be deploying in a server so that you should be able to see it live. Okay, so in that case we are adding the function to save as a MP3. Here you go. It's almost there. So in that case, let's go back to here. It's actually testing right now to see how it works. And that's good. All right. So let's see, refresh the page. And then we're just going to say, hello world, it's
Hello
me.
world, it is me.
Here you go. So you can actually save as a MP3.
Hello world, it is me.
Perfect. So in any case, whatever you write, you can actually, what you write can be saved as video, as sound file. Perfect. So let's just pick the text
Hello
first.
world, it is me. What you write can be saved as sound file.
Perfect. So you can just save it. Boom, it works. So this is perfectly working, and there's some issues with the testing the microphone, but in this case, it's successful actually. So we're just gonna say allow. Can you hear me okay? So I like to make sure that you can hear me. So in that case, there's another maybe issues, but it's actually almost working there. So I'm going to debug it, and then in the next video, you should be able to see it. And you can also see all the source files will be here for free for you. And see you in the next video, because it's going to be very interesting, because we're going to be making the AI resume job matching. This is an area that is really growing right now. People trying to make this AI powered resume, how to match with the job function, so that we're going to create that. See you in the next video.